Whether you take them by mouth or whether you use them vaginally, you want to take probiotics because those are the good bacteria that help squeeze down the yeast content and keep that yeast content down to a minimum. A lot of women ask me how they can avoid vaginal yeast infections, and there are a lot of ways you can actually help yourself. One is by looking at your diet. Sugar in the diet will encourage yeast because yeast feed on sugar. Also, probiotics. Whether you take them by mouth or whether you use them vaginally, you want to take probiotics because those are the good bacteria that help squeeze down the yeast content and keep that yeast content down to a minimum. Because we always have yeast there, it's just when it gets out of control that it becomes a yeast infection. So those probiotics will help you keep that in control. Other things you can do is you want to avoid the hot, moist environment vaginally. So you want to, right away when you get home from the gym, you want to take off those sweaty gym clothes right away. You don't want to sit around in a wet bathing suit at all. You want to dry your parts very well after having those experiences like going to the gym or swimming or anything like that. So you want to make sure to keep the vagina dry. You also want to make sure that when you're using the panty liners that they're the breathable type of panty liners so you can get air down there. You also want to go without underwear when you can. So when you go to sleep at night, you might not want to wear underwear. You might want to let kind of the air get at everything. And those are some of, I think, the best tips to prevent a vaginal yeast infection.